again, if you go to New York, well, some people will say it's the birthplace, right?
Yep. It is the birthplace.
I want
to be clear.
I wonder if you were going to stand on that, man. I wanted to see if you was going to stand on it, man. He said, it is. So look, here's the thing, though. There's less of us in charge there. It's less of us who can make shit move, who can move the needle there in those buildings where it's important. It's very expensive to live there. Very congested there. You kind of get what I'm saying?
That's all valid.
You come here, like right now, I remember my attorney, and my attorney and Jeff, I'll never forget, they came to my house, and they like, yo, you living like this? Like, I knew you was getting money, but you living like this? And I'm looking at them like,
you not?
No. I'm like, this ain't even shit yet. Not for real, not what I'm trying to be. I'm like, this nice, yeah, don't get me wrong. And I remember telling them my mortgage, and they was like, what? I pay that for a fucking 1-bedroom in New York. I'm like, sure. I'm sorry to hear that, baby.
Nah, I remember when I first started coming to Atlanta.
12,000 square feet at the time, elevator in the crib, remote control, goddamn swimming pool. I'm talking about 7-car garage, 20-seat theater. Like, they like, yo, niggas coming from LA. Yeah, my man was like, yeah, I just bought a crib in LA. I dropped $1.2 million on it. I was like, really? My nigga balling. I gotta pull up on you when I'm out there, my boy. Man, I pulled up on that nigga crib. I was like,
1,000 square feet.
I was like, nigga, is this safe out here? Nigga, this 1.2, nigga, but this shit look like the hood. Don't get me wrong. When I walked through the nigga shit, I was like, okay, I see some little marble and shit. I some different windows, maybe, nigga. You got a little pool. Oh, you got some little LED lights on it, nigga. Not no 1.2 million though. So when you came to Atlanta, you could get here because we had the means by the airport, Delta's hub. You talking about the real estate? You could come and get you some land, boy. You gonna get you a crib for the real. If you paying, you start talking $5,000 a month. You go to Cali with $5,000 a month, yeah, okay. Go to New York with five bands a month. You're gonna be okay, but you ain't gonna be like, yo, you'll be like, all right, cool. You're getting by. You're on your way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you come here, and you're surrounded by all these brilliant black minds. Come on, dog. And all this talent, these people who understand. Because see what happens, I done said it on this platform before. When you get all these people from all these different places and you put them in a room together and everybody agree on one thing, guaranteed that one thing gonna work. Because it's influence, it's showing the needle that it moves as a whole, collectively. Because you got all this, it's a diverse group of people from all over this land. So if everybody in this room, if it's a representative, it's damn near a representative from everywhere where we at in Atlanta, in the club. You go in the club, like, where you from? Oh, shit, I'm from D.C. Okay, where you from? I'm from Virginia. Where you from? Oh, Charlotte. Where you from? Oh, Houston. Where you from? Oh, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, L.A., Oakland. I'm from Phoenix. I'm like I'm from New Orleans. I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Florida. You're like, God damn, everybody here. So when people in that room hear something and collectively get on one accord, ding, 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 it's gonna win because we're showing universally it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. This is so crazy because I'm having a deja vu moment.
Mm-hmm.
2 days ago, not even 48 hours ago, I had this exact same conversation with my man Ron, videographer, Vlad TV.
Mm-hmm.
He from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Went to LA, did his thing out there, worked on movie sets, the whole nine, and now he shoot here in Atlanta. And every word you said, he told me verbatim.
It's the truth.
Verbatim.
It's no fluff on that. That's not like, what I just said, you don't have to be smart to come up with that. That's a facts-based scenario. I'm just telling you, like, Come on, what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Stick with Drake for a second.
Talk to me.
Drake, I'm not quite sure the relationship he got with Charlamagne or Charlamagne got with him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it love? Is it hate? Is it somewhere in the middle? But Charlamagne, and shout out to Charlamagne, good brother for many years. He's doing what he do. He got a job.
He moves his needle.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. But he speaks his truth.
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, I agree. Most people would agree with what he has to say. He speaks truth. So he was like, yo, Drake put a record out with SZA, and it was quiet.
You didn't hear about it till the next Friday.
Correct. But that record ended up going number one. It's still a Drake effect. Like, be clear. I didn't think Charlamagne said nothing wrong. But Drake came back, and he had something to say. You're on radio here in Atlanta. You got a job to do. Was Charlamagne out of line? Is this just a Charlamagne Drake thing?
Nah. See, here's the thing. Collectively, if you're an expert at something or you're a professional at something, I think it's fair for you to stand on your square and don't be caught up in public opinion all the time. You kind of get what I'm saying? Because if everyone had the same hobby, would it be a hobby? It wouldn't be a hobby. It would just be a way of life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If everybody on earth rapped, it would not be like a career. It would be like just everybody rap. Because it's like we talk. Everybody talk. Everybody that can talk and communicate. What if everybody talk and communicated for a living? How could it work? Because everybody would have to get paid to do it, type shit. So I think when people do what they believe in and stand on it, that's meant for you. That's your niche. That's your specialty. That's your thing. And I remember I first met Charlamagne. Charlamagne and Wendy Williams. And here's an interesting fact. Me and Charlamagne talked not long ago. And although we both have morning shows, his show, of course, get more notoriety than mine. It's been around longer. The way that thing has been set up, where they're located, just the way, it has worked. And my thing is starting to blossom now more. But we spoke not long ago, and Charlamagne was saying, hey, man, you ever want to come on the show with the Whoop or vice versa? Excuse me, that was interesting to me. Cause I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like I ain't think, I don't know if my people gonna let it happen, but I respected that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what's up. Now, not if they're gonna let it happen, if they would approve of it. Cause I'm gonna do what I'm gonna wanna do. You know what I'm saying? If I chose to do that. But Charlamagne, when I first met Charlamagne, you know what happened? Being interviewed by him and Wendy Williams.
Wendy said something out of pocket?
Actually, the opposite.
Are you serious?
Wendy was like, I like you. I want to continue to interview you. Charlamagne was like, why? The boy got one song. What else he gonna talk about, Wendy? Sheesh.
Hold on. You was in the same room?
What you mean? It was me, Wendy, Charlamagne. What the fuck you saying?
How the hell did you react at that moment?
Yo, I was just looking at, cause I'm thinking, cause I'm like, cause I know that, Atlanta, we didn't really have shock jocks. We didn't have shock jocks on the radio. New York is that kind of place.
Was I with you at that time?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yes. You probably even had part in setting the shit up. Yes. Yes, you don't remember?
I probably stepped out the room because I'm like, I had to be in the room.
You had to be with me, yeah. So it's possible that you was out the room and when it was like, no, Charlamagne, I like this guy. He's different. He's actually intelligent. Stick around. We'll be back with more with Young Jock. And then he was like, so I'm looking at Charlamagne like, I guess this is how these niggas flow. New York, this is New York shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know he from, but I'm saying, I was just like, well, this is New York radio. Fuck it, I'm not mad. So we went to another break and Charlamagne said some more crazy shit. And I laughed. I was like, yo, give me a chance, my nigga. And it's so interesting for us to be able to get on the phone, have a civilized conversation, mano a mano, and have enough respect as brothers to be what it is. So you just never know with these relationships. Sometimes people like a little, because I know you're going to stay within the guidelines of it all. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like Charlamagne know Drake ain't going too far out of bounds, and Drake knows Charlamagne not going to go too far out of bounds.
You know, but the interesting thing about him, right? I don't know that he says anything that ain't true. He say what's the obvious. It might ruffle some feathers, which it often does, but I don't know if it's not true, because when you really think about it,
sometimes you can't just say it's true, because some things can be an opinion.
It's his
opinion,
yep.
And because you may agree with his opinion, still does not make it true. It may be truth in what he's observed to get to the notion of what he's speaking on, but that doesn't mean it's true.
It's true. Fair enough.